This is Romeo. He was no ordinary student. He was full of energy, always enthusiastic about his studies. Finally, burst into his classroom with a big, confident smile.
Wala, nagunsa mo.
Naday quiz?
Hala, wala ba kang nag-study? Mas ibaning sir alaan.
Kuya oy, matug sa siguro ko. Kaya ang giingon nila, mas importante man ang mental health. Layo pa bitaw ang oras, pero mag-alarm lang ko.
Welcome to your dreamscape. I am the guardian of this realm. In order to go back to reality, you must go through lectures and quizzes. Are you ready to listen?
Budget accountability. So budget accountability is the final phase of the budget process, where agencies report their actual physical and financial performance. It is a core principle of good financial governance and a mechanism to ensure integrity, control, and oversight in the use of financial resources. It requires the executive to implement the enacted budget faithfully, and that Congress, the COA, and the citizens are able to scrutinize how public funds are spent. Romeo, during the budget legislation phase, which institution plays the main role in reviewing and approving the national budget?
House of Representatives and Senate.
Correct. Congratulations, Romeo. You can go to the next round.
Welcome, Romeo, to the process of budget and accountability. Here are the process. First, the preparation and the budget and financial accountability reports, or the BFARs. The process involves the consolidation and reconciliation of data from the control worksheet, budget registries, and disbursement reports. Next is the submission of reports. The BFARs must be prepared and submitted to the Department of Budget and Management, or the DBM, and the Commission on Audit, or the COA, with the specified deadlines. The third one is the review and approval. The draft interim budgetary report is reviewed by the Chief Administrative Officer for the adjustments or approval before submission of the requesting office or unit. Next is the recording and appropriations. The appropriations and allotments are recorded in the registries as directed by the DPN and the guidelines. The next one is the utilization and funds. The manual specifies procedures in how to process and record obligations using the SARA, or the Special Allotment Release Order, and the NCA, or the Notice of Cash Allotment. Romeo, the draft interim budgetary report is reviewed by who?
Chief Administrative Officer.
Congrats, Romeo! You can now proceed to the next round.
Welcome, Romeo. Let's proceed to entities involved in budget accountability. First, we have Commission on Audit, or COA. The COA is an independent constitutional commission tasked with examining, auditing, and setting all accounts related to government revenues and expenditures. And next, we have Government and Budget Management, or DBM. The DBM is the central agency responsible for planning and managing the national budget. It prepares the National Expenditure Program, or NEP. Next, we have National Economic and Development Authority, or NED. Its accountability supports and aligns with long-term development goals such as inclusive growth, poverty alleviation, and infrastructure development. DOF ensures that the spending commitments made in the budget are financially sustainable and coordinated with economic planning and fiscal targets. Next, we have the Bureau of Treasury. The accountability focus is to ensure that the cash flow of the government remains stable, that debts are paid in time.
My question for you, Romeo, is it is the country's socio-economic planning body. It formulates the Philippine Development Plan, or PDP, and other long-term strategies that guide national growth and development. What it is?
National Economic and Development Authority.
Correct! Congratulations!
Avisala, welcome to the last stage of the process. The overall budget cycle and accountability. Budget cycle includes monitoring receipts, expenditures, reporting, performance review, and citizen engagement via transparency scheme and participatory audits. Citizens take part through public budget disclosure, people's budget, and COA audits. Budget accountability, performance and outcomes. Agency must use funds ethically and meet performance targets under organizational performance indicator framework and budget execution documents. Reports. Agencies submit monthly, quarterly budget accountability reports on finance and accomplishments. No report, no release. Since 2012, Department of Budget and Management beholds miscellaneous personal benefit funds if agencies fails to submit BARs. Performance review. DBM evaluates agency quarterly or semi-annually through annual BPAR or Budget and Financial Accountability Performance Review. Fifth, auditing. Commission and audits. Audit funds use DBM relies on these for budget decisions. Sixth, incentives. High-performing employees and agencies are rewarded under the performance-based incentive system. Responsibility, accountability, and liability under Presidential Decree 1445. Responsibility. Agency heads are primarily accountable for funds, properties, fiscal duties, and shared across officers. Accountability. Officers handling government funds, property are bonded and must document transfers. Liability. Misuse of funds, negligence, or failure to follow rules leads to personal liability. Losses from disasters require proper reporting to commission and audit. Monitoring receipts, expenditures, reporting, performance review, and citizen engagement. Remember, if you can answer the question wrongly, you will be stuck with me forever. The time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Any answer wrongly?
Budget cycle. Hala, ang quiz!